Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The goddess's rite of rebirth.
It's happening already.
As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garrig Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seiros is sure to be in attendance.
Give me that money. Someone's birthday? Oh. Sure.
Thanks.
I'm pretty rich.
Okay, so our task this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery in support of the knights, who are busy trying to stop an assassination plot. Here's the thing. I don't think the bad guys are really trying to assassinate the Archbishop. Come on, Teach. Don't you think that secret note Lord Lonato was carrying around was just a little too obvious? People don't just carry around secret notes. Someone wanted us to find it.
You really think the assassination plot is just a distraction?
Oh yeah, that makes complete sense. But then, what are they really after?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried. Let's see. It probably involves somewhere that will be empty during the Rite of Rebirth, yeah?
Since the ceremony is at the Goddess Tower, it follows that everywhere else at the Academy will be severely understaffed.
Do you think they're after the church's donation money? I hear noble families tend to donate quite generously.
My bet's on the dining hall. It's a treasure trove of delicious food. Makes me angry just thinking about them getting their grubby hands on it.
Let's split up and look around. I'll keep an eye on the reception hall.
You should get in some training if you have the time, Hilda. There's a good chance we'll have to fight.
Well, I'm not the only one who needs to train here. It's not right to single me out like that.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seiros, and that little go-getter there is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Cereal? I'm just gonna keep on repeating lines, because, yeah, that's what I do. Completely pointless.
Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
She looks cool. I like Shamir. Explore is the only option? Okay. Let's look at these certifications. Raphael. Is he gonna be a monk? Huh. Oh, he actually looks pretty cool as a monk. It's because he looks so ridiculous. His default. Yeah, that's why. So fighter makes sense for him. Just gonna go down the brawl line. New York. So he's not gonna be an armored unit, I think. Let's focus on other stats then.
Yeah, I passed.
Nice. You got one res. Okay then. Wait, did nobody else make it? Oh, they did. I'm just derping, not paying attention. Lorenz needs experience. What is this one? What level do I need to be? Just C or higher? Oh, that's it? There's no level requirement? Holy. She can be a mage for sure, but she needs level C in reason. She could be a priest if she has faith. But I think mage makes the most sense for her. She's almost there, I think. Wait. She is level C in reason. Hmm? Then what else do I need? So there is a level requirement. I'm assuming it's 10. Okay. She should be pretty close then. Marianne is gonna be, for sure, a monk. Oh, I don't have seals left. That's why the icon's gone. Let's buy some seals. Blacksmith? No. I want to repair my stuff. Convoy, wait, what? Buy? Convoy. Oh, wrong one. Item shop. Buy. Convoy. Beginner seals. How many do I need? Let's buy 6 for now. Intermediate seals. This is limited per week, right? So let's buy, just buy the 3. Might as well. Torches, I'm gonna buy 2 of. Okay, I'm poor now. But that's okay, because I can just sell a bullion. So I have some extra money in case I need to buy flowers. Iron bow for 1 gold? Maybe it's better if I sell the low durability ones. That's still basically nothing, huh? I see. I see. Oh, right, there's also this. Replenish. Can I hire more? He's at C now, so he can... He can. I'm just too poor. Okay, I'll worry about that some other time then. Certifications. Marianne. Monk. She looks alright.
I actually passed?
Of course you did. You're awesome. Hilda doesn't need class change. Leonie does. So what is Leonie gonna be? She's doing lance and bow. I don't know what that is. Bow knight? Oh right, she's gonna be a bow knight. But bow knight is sword, isn't it? I mean, you can use whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. So I think lance and bow and riding. So she's a bow knight. Okay. I'm assuming you gotta go soldier. Or is it fighter? I don't know what their skills are, that's the problem. I'm going in blind. This doesn't even tell you. Stat change. So I gain dex. This one I gain strength. I don't think it really matters which one I go. I think soldier probably. Sure. Ah, that outfit's ugly.
All that hard work's paid off.
Sylvain. What's he gonna be again? He's gonna be a rider as well, right? Riding lance and axe. He also has reason, so he could be some kind of mounted mage. He doesn't heal though, so he's gonna be a dark knight. Batman. Let's make him an orc. What are his stats? He needs dex, so soldier might be better. But let's make him an orc. Don't think it matters. Wow, you're really ugly now. I really don't like this class. the way it looks. Let me take a look one more time. So, is there a Mage Knight? There might be in the bottom tier. Fortress Knight. Oh, they tell you the names. Oh, that looks so cool. What's the point of making it question marks if they just tell you the names already? Holy crap. Paladin. He could just be a paladin. Wyvern Rider. Oh yeah. That looks so dumb. Perfect for him. Sniper? Grappler. Okay, that looks so stupid too. He's so thin. This is what Raphael's gonna be, right? So it's gonna probably look better on him. Maybe. That looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool too. So there's no restrictions, I think. There's no branching, maybe? Or are there? This is plus and minus. Yeah, it doesn't matter right now. Anyone else? No. I can almost be a swordmaster or assassin. I think I'm going thief for lockpick. Makes the most sense, right? But her Myrmidon level is not maxed yet. I want to do that first before I switch. Alright, let's explore. Supports. Let's support first, I guess. That experience though, before left.
There we go. Time for a break.
Hey, Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over. He said he was finished preparing the training weapons, so I grabbed them since I was already there.
I see. And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right. And that desk?
Oh, this? Can you believe someone threw this away? It only needs a little work and it'll be good as new. Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we actually need.
Well, I worked up an appetite
Oh,
for
no.
carrying all this stuff, so I had a snack on my way back.
Raphael, I appreciate the thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen your struggle, I have no choice but to join in this vicious cycle of charity. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
All of this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and offer my support as you handle the rest.
Makes sense. That was so troll. Leone.
Is the water supposed to be this cold? God, my hand slipped again.
Hey, what's that noise? What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? Another fine mess I've gotten myself into.
What happened, Claude? You're soaked.
The student whose turn it was to do the dishes today was ill, so I volunteered to take his place. The dining hall lady was on my case the whole time for breaking plates and getting water everywhere. Actually, not everywhere, mostly on myself. It was just one big mess. It wore me right out, too. I could really use a nap about now.
You might be a noble with a fancy bloodline, but you sure don't act the part.
Being noble or common doesn't have anything to do with washing dishes.
Ho? I dare say most nobles would refuse to do it.
Dun dun
But hey,
dun.
I prefer it your way. You don't act like you're better than everyone.
I'm honored that you acknowledge my greatness.
I feel like that probably is the case, right? His father's probably not a noble, and his mother is. Which is why he acts like this.
And I'm rather fond of your blunt way of praising a person's strengths, too.
Really? To be honest, I don't actually trust my own ability to read people. I like to look for the good in them, but that doesn't always mean it's really there. I mean, you seem like a good person, but your heart could be black for all I know.
You say you can't figure people out, but what you said just now was pretty shrewd. It's wise not to trust appearances alone.
I'll keep that in mind. Though, I'm not sure I should be taking advice from someone covered in dish suds.
Ah, yeah, I see your point.
Rip. Whew, there's more. Oh, let's see what this is. Oh, it's... Let's see what it is. I'm assuming it's like levels.
Ah, Lawrence.
Multiple parts.
Again.
Hello, Hilda. Are you training too? If that's the case, I may have to revise my opinion of you. Increased strength and skill would serve as perfect complements to your beauty and esteemed lineage.
No, I just left something here. I don't share your tireless work ethic. You're quite something. I don't think I've ever seen you take a break.
When the fate of all the Alliance rests on your shoulders, the rigors of training seem paltry by comparison. Besides, when my admirers see that even an individual of my talent possesses a diligent work ethic, it is sure to inspire them.
I see, but I was wondering... Never mind, you're clearly busy.
Oh, is there something you require? What do you need? There is nothing I cannot handle.
Well, the trouble is, I'm no good at fighting. I'm a fragile young lady, not a fearsome warrior.
She is such a liar. She smashes people in every fight.
I didn't even want to join the academy, honestly. My brother made me.
Oh crap, is this her archetype? Her trope? Brother, brother, brother? Oh no. Oh, it's going downhill.
Of course. For a delicate flower such as yourself, no doubt battle must present a terrible hardship.
It does. It truly does. So I was wondering if, in the next training session, you do my fighting for me? I mean, I can put on a tough, I'm actually fighting kind of air, but that's not quite enough on its own.
Please, leave all of the difficulty to me. I shall permit no harm to befall you.
Ah, I'm so happy. In that case, I'll focus on giving a convincingly soldierly performance. You know, Lawrence, you're a good guy. Not that I'd have expected anything less from a noble.
With each of your foes that I vanquish, I shall only become ever stronger. Yes, leave it all to me.
What a guy. And all I had to do was ask. Maybe I'll have a snack.
Effie. So, okay, what happened there? It's not done yet, I guess. There's probably one more part on the top before B rank.
Hey, Leone. Are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope, can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make. Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
Wow, she's actually amazing. Amazing. Oh, there's 2 supports here. More Leone supports.
Aw, are you sure? Thank you so much. You're always so kind to me. I'll have to repay you sometime.
Dun dun dun. With what?
Hmm? Lysithia? What are you doing there? Don't tell me you were listening just now and judging me getting other people to do my work for me. I've got better things to do. Although, I do wonder why everyone is always so eager to help you. I only ask for help if they offer. I don't ever pressure people. So I've noticed. That's what strikes me as odd. I suppose they're just so taken with me they want to help me out. I see. That would explain it. Oh dear, I was expecting you to argue, not to agree with me right away. There's no reason to deny what's clearly true. Everything about your outward appearance is immaculate and well thought out. Even your fingernails are always well kept and painted. No doubt your toenails are the same. I can't tell if you're complimenting me or accusing me of something. And you smell delightful, like candy. Or wait, am I catching a hint of floral? I'm so glad you noticed. It's oil extracted from a flower that only blooms at night. Floral oils, huh? I didn't think they had much use outside of homeopathy and house cleaning. I have some right here, actually. Here, I can give you a splash. There we go. I put it on your wrists, so you'll want to rub them together. Body heat is what activates the scent. Your wrists and your neck are relatively warm, so they're good spots to apply the fragrance. For a very subtle fragrance, you can also try putting it under your clothing. So, what do you think? It's lovely. Now I smell just like you, Hilda.
Oh, she's creeped out.
Somehow, this makes me feel a little more mature. Thank you. So that's it. She just wants to feel more grown up. She's hard to read, that one. That smile, though. Who knew she could be so cute?
Interesting support. What's next? Leone.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Uh-oh, those oils.
Whoa, Lysithia? You're really pale.
Yeah, I've been feeling really queasy all morning. I'm just heading back to my quarters to rest.
It's the
Can you
oils!
even make it there in that state? Here, climb on my back. I'll carry you.
What? No. I'm not some sort of infant.
Always worried about looking like a kid. No time for that now. Just get on.
I'm feeling a bit better now. I should be okay from here. Thank you so much, Leone. I hope I wasn't too heavy. Was I?
No, not at all. actually made for a fun bit of training.
Training?
Yeah, carrying someone around is good for the legs. You're just the right weight for it, too. I might ask you to help me train again sometime. Anything can be a kind of training with the right attitude, you know?
Are you always thinking about training?
Well, I can't devote all my time purely to training, so it's more efficient if I can train while I get other stuff done at the same time.
Wouldn't that actually be rather inefficient?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you're training for endurance, it seems running would be a better approach. If you're only ever training by cramming it in with other tasks, you won't be getting the best results. I'm no expert on the subject, but even I can logic that one out.
Come to think of it, you do always seem to stick to a pretty rigid schedule, don't you? I've noticed that you focus completely on whatever it is you've set out to do. Then you switch to something else and focus completely on that.
You've noticed, have you?
Now that I think about it, you may be right. Maybe that is the more efficient way to do things. Hey, you're really bright, Lysithia. Thanks so much for the helpful advice.
That was sweet of Leonie to check on me and carry me all the way to my quarters. And in the end, I just lectured her. She did thank me for it, but I probably could have handled that better.
Wow. That was an interesting ending. The potential, though. Hilda again. Getting to learn a lot about
Why
Hilda.
do I have to clean the library? It looks like you're not busy. I was quite busy sampling pastries, I'll have you know. Who wants to sort books anyway? They're so bulky and heavy, it takes forever to lug them around.
It's pretty ironic that she's saying all this because she's using axes as her primary weapon, or she starts with it anyway.
Right, Marianne? You agree with me, right? No, I don't mind it. Oh, you like cleaning then? I will say you look like someone who'd be good at it. Well...
Don't bully
in that
her.
case, it's all yours. I'd only slow you down if I'm being honest. As I always say, if you want something done right, let someone else do it themselves.
Wow, she's such a noble.
Right, I'm off to run some errands. I'll leave all this in your capable hands.
Some errands. Going to eat food. Is that it? Oh.
Marianne, are you? Whoa, what happened? This place looks even worse than before. I didn't realize that was possible. I'm sorry, Hilda. I just didn't know the best way to organize the books while sorting. Oh, well, no way around it, I suppose. I'll show you how it's done. First, you have to decide where you'll put each topic. Then, all of the books that don't match that topic, remove them from the section. When you remove them, you need a temporary place to put them. Let's put books on magic here, books on swordsmanship here. Once you've done that, you just put the books back in their sections, like so. Wow, Hilda, that was incredible. Yeah, what kind praise. Looks like in the end, I'm doing this whole thing on my own, Sorry. The least I can do is help you put them back on the shelf.
She's actually pretty competent, huh? When she isn't lazy. More Leonie. Leonie everywhere.
Being kicked must have hurt, didn't it, Dorte? Do they think you won't gallop unless you're in pain? It must be difficult letting those brutes ride you.
Hey, Marianne, what are you up to?
Nothing.
Really? I was sure I heard you talking to someone. By the way, are you free right now?
Is there something you need?
I was about to go buy towels and soap, but the girls saddled me with all these specific requests. They want it all to look cute or to smell a certain way, but all that's just nonsense to me. I've always made my own towels out of old scraps and soap from used cooking oil. I've never given it much thought beyond that.
Oh,
But I've noticed you've got some really nice things. So you have an eye for that stuff, right? Obviously, I'd give you all the credit, and I'm sure everyone would be really grateful for your help.
no, I don't deserve that kind of praise.
Really? I don't think that's true. Come on, you'll be doing me a big favor.
My adoptive father tells me I shouldn't stray too far from the monastery.
That's nonsense. You've got to get some fresh air now and again.
I should stay. Besides, I wouldn't be much help. I don't think anyone would like whatever I pick out anyway. It would all go to waste. And I'm sure that having me around would just cause you misfortune, Leonie.
Are you serious?
I should stay here by myself.
Now, hold on just a second. You'll cause me misfortune? What kind of backwards talk is that? If you really don't want me around, then at least come out and say it straight. I'm sorry for the unwelcome invitation. Don't worry, I won't make the same mistake again.
Dun dun dun. I've seen more of both of them, so I know what they're like now. I'm actually curious about the next one. More Leonie, jeez. Oh no, it's him. Ah. Of course, they have a support. They're always next to each other.
Well, hello there, gorgeous. You're looking lovely today. Join me on a stroll around town? Aw, is a sweet girl like you doing all this hard work by yourself? That's no good. Allow me to help.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Leonie. Sorry, but I'm kind of in a hurry right now.
Hey! Get back here!
Whoa, no need to yell. Do you need something?
You chat up all the girls like that, don't you?
What a terrible thing to say. I see a girl, I figure it would be rude just to pass her by without at least a wink, or a nice word. But you knew that, so I'm going to get going now. See you, Leonie.
Wait, now hold on! How come it's not rude for you to just pass me by?
Me? Pass who now?
Look at me! I'm a girl, you know.
Oh, I see. A girl.
Wow.
You're a girl. Huh. Sorry. I know it's true in theory, but it looks like my brain just didn't want to accept it. But you're correct. You are a beautiful girl in your own right. Yes, that is a statement with which I agree. I am ever so terribly sorry for being so rude, my lady. How can I ever make this up to you?
Yeah, hang on, back up. Don't get the wrong idea.
Seriously, I feel just dreadful about how I acted. This is the first time I've done anything like this. It's shocking that I'm capable of such low behavior. Even if you are a somewhat crude, spirited girl, that doesn't excuse my...
What did you just call me?
I'm just gonna kick your ass.
Right, of course. I'm sorry. I can't believe I was so thoughtless.
Hey! Acting pitiful won't get you anywhere. I won't just forget about this, you know.
So this is how you shut them up. Perfect pairing, these two. Unfortunately, they're not going anywhere with this. It would be more interesting, though, if they could actually reach a higher level support. Alright. Let's explore.